He's a tactical genius, he's the one to see on VP4TV. He's wild and he's free. Eyeball top number 50, you and me. With his cunning moves, he's rocking endlessly. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works to the skill. In the ball, lights from the chill. Tables and cues, they bend to his will. Every shot he takes gives everyone a thrill. With a glance and aim, he works to the skill. In the ball, lights from the chill. Tactical genius with every play, making magic happen every single day. In the world of billiards, he knows the way, taking every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. From the corner bank to the perfect cut, he wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just a fortune or luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper. Tactical genius with every play, making magic happen every single day. In the world of billiards, he knows the way, taking every shot with prayers we say. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. Rack him up, he steps to the ground. Crowds gather round without a sound. With a twisted stroke, his fame is profound. Every victory makes our hearts pound. To the perfect cut, he wins the game without a single strut. Chalk it up, just a fortune or luck. But skill like his, it never gets stuck. On VP4TV, he's the showstopper. 9ball.com's the king, no one can top her. Watch him play and you'll be a hopper. He's the man, we all shout proper. TG from Kilmarnock Town, got your hustle down. Streams the pool games live, makes our day come alive. Early mornings on your grind, Tesco shift unwind, but you find the time to play, stream the virtual day. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand.
And it's a sucker scratch. Look at the line. Commentator's eye. Don't say I didn't warn you.
OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. Virtual cue in your hand, amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Early riser, work all done, streams the games just for fun. We'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there. TG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
This for the 101. Absolutely sensational once again.
Virtual cue in your hand, amazing shots you land. From your home to our screens, living out our pool dreams. Just for fun, we'll cheer for you every match. TG, you've got the magic touch. OTG tactical genius, every game you bring us with your skill and your flair. We're glad you're always there.
That was fantastic.
Where's the cue ball going?
Oh dear, outside, never mind.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool, nothing else.
The trouble with Scotland is that it's full of Scots.
When things look bad, and it looks like you're not gonna make it, then you gotta get mean. I mean plumb mad dog mean. Because if you lose your head and you give up, then you neither live nor win. That's just the way it is.
Your assignment tonight is strategic. You can't give the enemy a break. Send them to hell.
Right, good evening, folks. Welcome back to VP4TV. We are here tonight for a round 3 match in the 2026 Virtual Cribbage World Championships, and it's between Albinario representing Sweden, and Silent but Deadly, SBD as we'll call him from now on, representing Japan. Work that one out yourself. And they go at the ungodly hour of 2016. So that is about another 20 minutes' time. But the reason we're on early is because Monday night is normally 9-ball Scotch doubles night. Slim is otherwise engaged. He has a match that is coming up in the Cribbage Championship. Slim starts his match at 8:30, so he's going to be otherwise engaged on the one-loss side, and that starts at 8:30 against Spectre Dawn. That should be a good one, and he will be streaming that on his own Twitch channel, so you can join him there and keep tabs on how he's doing. Meanwhile, I'll be covering Albinario and Silent but Deadly. We've also got a third match tonight, which is also the one-loss side. We've got Spud Boy up against Romario, and they start at 9 p.m. So Slim is probably still going to be busy in his match at that time, and I would assume that I'll still be fairly busy with the Albinario Silent but Deadly match, and after this match is done, I'm going to bed. So regardless of whether Spud Boy and Romario is still playing, I'll leave that up to Slim. We also have another match that's been on the schedule for a day or two. We've got Larry up against Soft Break on the one-loss side, and that is coming up on Friday. But we've also, finally, I say, Steve has actually got the virtual 9-ball World Championships up and running. The sign-ups are open. The tournament starts June 17th, and it is a 64 field, or a maximum of 64, so there's plenty of room. And don't hang about if you want in. There's probably going to be plenty of buys, but you need to get yourself in. There's no jump queues. Spot money is on, so if the 9-ball goes down in a break, it comes back up. And what do you call it? Copilot designed that. You can see the mistakes that Copilot made. That's why I also put it on here, because if you look at it, it's Copilot can only go with the information you give them. But the obviously it's to promote the 9-ball World Championship, but you can see that it's not a 9-ball rack. There's every ball in the rack there, and I think there's a black 5-ball. You notice that? That looks like a black 5-ball to me on that side. But anyway, I asked the Copilot to do a colourful picture promoting the Virtual Pool 4 2026 9-ball World Championships, and that's what it came up with. So that starts June 17th, loads of room to get in, and don't hang about. Now, the reason we're also on early is because me and Slim cannot take part in the Monday night Scotch doubles, but there is, I hasten to add, a tournament going on tonight. So we have Larry paired up with, I think it's Soft Break, and we've got Romario and Stefan. So that match is going to start at the top of the hour, and we're going to just jump in and watch some of that until the Albinario Silent but Deadly match is about to start. And you can see Stubb is ranting away in the lobby again. No doubt Steve will take care of that. Steve said he's going to be joining us, so we'll need to look out for him. He won't probably be there at 8 o'clock when this doubles match starts, but we'll tab out and have a look for him. So we've got about 3-4 minutes to go. What have I missed in the chat? Well, as far as I can see, it's only you, Spud Boy, that's doing the chat. And bear in mind, there only is 2 of us in the stream, you and myself in the chat. There's nobody else there. Nobody at all. You think it's pretty, do you? Or per day, as you say? Yeah, the Copilot AI thing, I mean, it works within limits. You know, it doesn't understand what a pool game is. It doesn't understand what 9-ball is. And it tries its best with the information you give it. I suppose it's only ever as good as the person typing in the instructions to it. But I mean, it does the trick. I'll use it on my YouTube for my thumbnails for the tournament matches. So we've got a heat wave over here. Well, down in England they have got record-breaking temperatures. It's actually quite humid and warm here as well, but nowhere near the temperature they've got down south. But I've already got my fan on because that's the only way I'll sleep at night, because the heat just builds up. So it does. So I've got my fan on. If you can hear any whirring noises somewhere, then it's my fan that's making that noise, just to actually circulate the air and not necessarily give me a cool breeze, but just to circulate the air and stop me stewing up here. So that is about it. I think this tournament room is just about to go up. And as far as I know, everybody is here. Larry was in a room warming up. Where's his partner? Oh, Larry's in away mode. And soft break sitting there as well. So the room is going to get up in the next 30 seconds. We'll dive in, watch some of that as a bit of a warm-up, a prelude to the main match. So we'll get in here, and I'll probably have to change the cloth colour as well, if I can do that before they all start coming in. Miscellaneous. And go to blue. Well, Romario's in. He's saying good luck, but he's only saying good luck to me because there's nobody else in. Oh, Stefan's just arrived. I'll have a quick tab out just in case. Yeah, Steve won't be here until nearer the time. Right, here we go. Lag for the break. We've got Romario on the right-hand side and Larry on the left, lagging off. Race to 7, and it is a handicapped event, the Monday Night 9-ball Scotch doubles, and Team 2 at the bottom of the HUD, Larry and Soft Break, are getting last 2. Larry breaks off, and 2 or 3 balls have gone in, and the 2 ball is in play. So the 1 is gone, the 3 is gone, and the 6 is gone. And dare I say it, they should be out here. The question is how good's Soft Break's cue ball? Because I've seen a bit of them. And, well, if he misses the 4, that's pretty damn good. The only slight problem is he's the wrong side of the 4. And Larry's going to have to nip down here to the short rail, stun back up and get the weight right. Where's the cue ball?
Cue ball going?
Well, he's got lucky. But everything's good. Yeah, welcome everybody. We're just in watching some of the 9-ball Scotch doubles, just a prelude to the main event of the evening, which starts at 1/4 the hour. We have Albinario up against Silent but Deadly in round 3 of the Cribbage World Championships. And see, that's the sort of weakness from Soft Break. He's just not quite got that control of the cue ball 100%. There's no way he should have been running into the 7 ball. And Larry, well, it died a death, but it's gone in, so Larry saved the day. So, with them getting last two, just needed that 8 ball. And they're off and running. Puts the pressure on Romario and Stefan to actually run out when they get the chance. And certainly to play wisely. Yeah, Spectre Dawn's match will be on Slim's channel. Slim will be streaming it himself on his Twitch. And as soon as he posts the link to his channel, I'll have it up in the background on my stream so we could just pop in and have a quick look and see how things are going. Now, something happened there. I think I caught a message there in the top HUD saying no rail hit, so a bit of a mistake there by Stefan or Romario anyway. I think he was the culprit. And it's given Larry and Soft Break a good opportunity. Now, he has to stop this cue ball. Now, if he bumps the 9, that may well be fine. In fact, I think he's going to miss the 9. The angle is a bit sharper. And that's well played. Managed to get a bit lucky there, spinning it into the gap. Now, this is where Soft Break has to watch the cue ball, because the cue ball wants to just run down and come around into this 8 and 5 ball. And the other thing is, if he tries to be cute, he's going to hook Larry on this 5 ball. You could play the big stun and draw it to the rail and get up. The problem is the 9 ball might get in the way. This is just a bit fiddly.
Where's the cue ball going?
Or you could do that and give ball in hand to Stefan and Romario. It was not an easy shot there to try and get that cue ball under control. I think it might have been better to right, what the hell's happened there? What the hell Stefan doing? I see that in replay. He's missed a ball in hand 9 ball over the corner pocket. Well, that is a numpty shot. That it has to be said. That's the sort of stuff you just cannot do. I think Stefan's got his numpty head on tonight, because he's either good or bad. There's no in between in Stefan, and Romario needs to shake him up here. And Soft Break has blown a gasket as well now, because he's now doing a Larry trackball mouse shot. This is getting a bit crazy. And they've gifted it back to Stefan and Romario. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I have no idea what they're doing. In fact, I don't think any of them they know either. A lot of stupid stuff happening here. What it means is it's one rack all. Well, you see all sorts of strange things happen. And this looks dry. Now again, this shot here, the cue ball wants to run over towards the 5 ball, and the best you'll have is a 2-6 combo, I think. Well, he got that part of it right. The only problem is he didn't get the actual 1 ball in the hole. But he got the cue ball onto the combo. So Romario got an angle where he can punch this cue ball and get it down for this 3. And now the test for Stefan is to get up to the top half of the table, because there's a dead 5-8 combo. That's never going to be missed. He has to just get good on this 4 ball, which is pretty good where he is, so that Romario can just stop that cue ball. Now, you just got to be careful, nice and soft, so this 5-ball doesn't drift. Well, like that. See, that again is just a bit careless. You just got to take your time and get that played right. And Romario's done his best to try and hold the cue ball, but he should never really have been there. And look at this 6-ball, it's fairly tight. And this is how you end up throwing away racks, just because you're sloppy. Well, he's managed to cut it in. And now Romario, he wants to get this tight into the corner and come out behind the back of this 9, unless you're going to try and check things up. He's checked it up with left English, but the problem with that is it's left him a slightly more testing cut for Stefan. If he'd let it go around the angles and come out, he'd have probably left him straighter on that 9-ball. You've got to think about helping your partner, and Stefan's dealt with it, though. He's managed to deal with the problem. Now we've got about 5 minutes to go for this match to start. I'm going to do a quick tab to see if Steve's there. Still no sign of him. He'll be in at the last minute, no doubt. Well, Romario got an easy enough combo or a bank. Where's the 9-ball going? Well, there's a bit of luck. There's a bonus. And suddenly there is daylight between the two teams. And that shows you how much Romario is paying attention. He doesn't even know what happened. What a numpty. He doesn't know what's happened. But anyway, it means there's a 3-1 lead here for Stefan and Romario. Ball in the break, 3 balls gone. 1 on to the 5. It's the cue ball coming back into play. Yes, it is. That's worked out nice. Now, what you want here is a nice little bump on that 8-ball. Just a nice little bump in the 8-ball, or at worst a bump in the 7. That's perfect. Now, the 4-ball cleanly goes past the 9. The problem is this is fairly straight, so he's going to just pinch a wee bit of angle here just to stun down. Well, you see that he's played that shot wrong because he's got the too much bottom in the cue ball there. It should just have been a firm stun to get that cue ball to drift that angle. So again, that's an execution mistake there by Stefan. You know, you can work the angle slightly, but just hit the ball harder so that the stun works. But again, Romario has managed to recover. Well, problem now is the cue ball stuck to the rail, so he can go forward and come back across and just leave the 8-ball long into the top right-hand corner. That's the ideal scenario rather than trying to do anything else with the cue ball. Well, again, see, that's sort of slightly no man's land. That's no, you know, it's neither here nor there. It just means that the cue ball wants to go somewhere bad. And Stefan is taking this long into the corner by the look of it. The cut into the side would have worked, but anyway, he's got it. Right, quick check. Well, Larry and soft break. Well, I don't think they've really had a sniff these last couple of racks. I think somehow or other Romario and Stefan have managed to get their way out here, but Larry and soft break want to do something rapidly here, or this match is just going to run right down the pan for them. So don't forget, we've got this match coming up in a couple of minutes. between Albinario and Silent but Deadly. And we've also got the sign-ups open for the 2026 Virtual 9-Ball World Championships. Don't forget that. It starts on June the 17th. Get yourself in if you fancy giving it a go. And meanwhile, Stefan and Romario are marching on here. Again, this cue ball just wants to, again, you've got to look at where the cue ball wants to go. You need to help this with a wee bit of left English here, I think. Maybe just to make sure you're sneaking round the back of the 9. And again, he's left it awkward. He's not making it easy for his partner. Welcome to Cobra. Good evening. Where's the cue ball going? Oh, disaster. And there is a bonus for Larry and Soft Break. So you got yourself signed up yet, Cobra? Sign-ups now open. Starts June the 17th. Right, I'll do a quick tab. Good afternoon, good evening to Steve.
Good evening.
I'm in this 9-ball Scotch doubles room at the moment, watching this bit of a bloodbath. But I think, I can't remember whether it was Romario or Stefan, he just sold out that rack and gave Larry and Soft Break a gift by scratching on the 8-ball. So Silent but Deadly is here. I haven't seen Albinario arrive yet. He'll no doubt be in at the last minute. Well, this it's actually 15:15 at the moment, so we're going to leave this room. And
it's actually time for the room to go up.
Yeah, the room is up, but I don't see Albi yet. He's not in the building. Well, this should be a close run thing, I would imagine. And of course, we've also got One Pocket Slim up against Spectre Dawn at 1/2 the hour. So I'm going to get Slim's channel up on the background. We'll just get the volume muted.
Yeah, that could be a good one.
Hang on a
I think
minute.
Slim's got a chance to win that.
Let me do a quick refresh again in this thing. Twitch, I don't think many of these things really like the internal browser, I think. Is he actually streaming yet? No, he doesn't go until 1/2 the hour. What am I talking about? I'm forgetting about that. Right.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you're doing.
Their stub started. Right, am I going to have to try and get a hold of... Is the chat disappearing again? Well, that will give me maybe...
No, I see Cobra said chat is disappearing again at the bottom, so it's working now, I think.
Right, well, we'll see. I don't see anything disappearing there.
And I see Romario just made a comment.
I fixed that the last time. I checked the box to keep the chat on screen. Let me just type some rubbish. Hang on a minute. Right, let's see if that gobbledygook stays there.
So no sign of Albi yet.
Right, I'm going to tab out of YouTube on my phone and go to Facebook, see if I can get a hold of him. Albinario, you there. No doubt when I send this, he'll arrive in the lobby as soon as I send it to him. Just to find out what's happening, because the clock's... oh, there you are. He's in. Always happens. As soon as I send him a message, he suddenly turns up on the doorstep. Right, well, let's get in. Race to 13, remember. We've got Silent but Deadly on the right-hand side. SBD for the duration of the match. Albinario on the left. And the chat is working fine. The chat's staying on the screen. They're not a problem.
Okay, so SBD gets a break. I'm betting he slams them, but we'll see. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. Yeah, now he looks like he's going second ball.
What's Spud Boy saying? Why aren't we in the room? I don't know. When did that appear in the chat?
I don't know. So first thing he does is break dry, which is not good. You can't afford to break dry too much in this. And I don't know how Albin's going to play, but if he plays like he did in the last match, SBD better bring it because Albin was very impressive.
3 ball, 12 ball. Right, so that's his first cribbage. I'm looking to see where his next one is. We've got 5 balls blocked by the 1 ball, so the 10-5 isn't on. Where's the 9 ball? Where's that? 9 balls over the side pocket, so he's got a 9-6. And I think he's just blocked himself off for that. What's he got there? 11 down the rail, 4 ball in the middle of the table. So there's another couple of cribbages there for him. The 9-6 should be the next one he's going for, I would imagine. Once he takes care of the 4.
Yeah, this is pretty much almost guaranteed he's running out.
Right, now.
Little surprised he did that. I guess he's got to play for the 6 ball here, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's just going to roll through.
Well,
he's going to cheat the
9
pocket
ball goes,
slightly.
that's why, yeah. Okay. Yep.
Right, so that 6 ball will take him to his 3rd cribbage. Then he's going to have to. He's going to have to get clever.
14-1's a duck. He'll shoot to 14 and the 1. That's easy.
Well, of course, when you think about it, when he does do that, he's going to open up the 10-5, and that'll take care of that, and that'll be game over. Well, rack over. And that's the penalty for breaking dry. Albinario is going to find his way out. He's that good.
Well, Albin looks very comfortable playing this game.
Hang on
now.
a minute.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
He's fine. He can shoot the 10 ball. It doesn't matter.
I thought he'd hooked himself there, but he wasn't. He could have bailed out in the 10 ball anyway, but that's it. First rack on the board.
You know, he looks very comfortable. I think last time we played this, it kind of wore him out. And I think it was just all the thinking about how to play and the pattern and stuff. And now he looks like it's almost automatic. And I think that's kind of what happens when you become really good and you're familiar with the game. You don't really have to think.
Well, he's had 3 balls in the break, so he's got 3 cribbages to make here.
Well,
what's that? 11, 10, and 13, is it? He's got.
The good news is, no, it's 11, 12, and 13. They're
11, 12, and 13.
Yeah, they're all open. Uh-oh. Well, they were open till he did that.
Yeah, that's a bit strange. I think he sort of lost track of where they all were there.
Well, he was going to play the 13 next. He just overhit the cue ball there. He may have cut the ball into the thin side of the pocket. You know, and that's the tricky thing about moving the cue ball is if you hit the ball into the wrong part of the pocket, it's going to, depending on the shot, it could have quite a bit of effect on where the cue ball goes.
Now, what's he playing here? Is he playing the cutback bank into this pocket? That looks like maybe what he's doing. It looks like what he's attempting. Oh, he never get any pace in it, of course. The other problem is he didn't have a jump cue.
Well, he got them both moving, but nothing went in. So, good opportunity for SBD to get on the board. But, you know, this cluster in the middle is an issue.
Well, he's got what's that ball that's up top? He's got 6 and 9 wide open, hasn't he? So,
and I think
if I was him, I'd be looking for an angle off this 9. But I think he's going too straight immediately off the bat here.
Well, that was tricky getting on that in a way you could come into it. I mean, that was going to be tough almost no matter what.
Well, he could play the bank and draw into them, couldn't he, if he was going to be crazy?
And I think that's the right play. Unless you're going to play safe after this. I mean, I don't know what else you're going to do. So if you're going to shoot this in the hole and not break them up, you're going to play safe.
Yeah, I think he's doing it.
You might be able to get a shot on the 8, and then, that's
there
what
you
he
go.
did. Very good shot. Very smart play. And I think the 1 goes by the 10, so he could do the 14-1 right now if he wants. He's got 4-11. I mean, he's got a lot of choices here. Well, he overhit that. And this 1 all of a sudden becomes a little touchier.
Well, he's got room to go in off the jaw. He's actually got more room than he thinks. The only problem is he's cutting into a blind pocket, and that tends to lure you into hitting the 10, but he's played it comfortable. Now, what's he got here? That 11 ball and off the short rail back up for the 4, so he's got to stun this in just to change the line of the cue ball here so it's not. Let's see if he does. Well, he's just holding it with pace. So he's actually played that a lot better than I thought he could. That's well done.
Well, and he may try to bump these here. You know, it's better if you don't have to, but
he doesn't need to when you think about it. I mean, he just needs
a. Well, he's only got. He could get by him, but he did.
He's got perfect on the 7. I assume that's what he's playing.
Well, let's not forget SBD is a very good player. The question is whether, you know, how many mistakes he makes. I mean, he's certainly capable. And we just, you know, we already saw Albin make a big mistake with the cue ball, kind of a surprising one. It looked like he was going to, you know, all the balls were in the open. It looked like Albin was going to win this game. And there's a cue ball mistake right there.
Yeah, that's in the middle of no man's land.
I mean,
that one.
That's coming up way short. You just get it out in the middle of the table. You get the 13 or the 2, and he comes up like with neither one.
That's exactly the wrong time to make that error, because you know you're giving up the table if you don't get that cue ball in the hole.
And the problem is this is no gimme here.
Right.
So I think I'll try to bank it, but the other choice is roll up on it. You know, just roll up on this 13 ball. You can do that. I mean, he's not going to have anything if you just roll up on it.
Yeah.
The question is what's he going to do in return to return it? But he could just roll up on top of this thing. See, he's going to go ahead and shoot it, but this is kind of a do or die.
Oh,
he almost got it.
He nearly got a roll there.
Well, he may have been playing for the big pocket.
The only problem now is he's losing the rack because of it. That's the penalty you pay here. Albie's going to have to respot the 15 ball.
That's what I'm saying. I think you could just roll up and bump that 13 and lay the cue ball on the rail. Well, what you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, that's where you have to get.
There's no shot there.
You've got to get wise to the situation. I don't think he was thinking.
Go. The 10 ball you could bank, but that's a tough bank. And guess what? The 5 ball's blocked still by the 13. So, you know, I just don't. I don't get why guys don't look at that and go, "Oh, I should just play."
Well, you know, that's a point to be made, because that's a strategy error. You know, But if he'd done what you said, he's not going to leave much on. And the problem is he went all out for it. Okay, if he gets it, he's a hero, but he didn't, and he's going to be 2-0 down.
Yeah, I disagree, Cobra. I think it would be better if he just rolled up on the 13. I mean, what's Albin going to do if he's stuck on top of the 13?
Yeah. Oh, God, who's MI66 okay again? I've totally forgotten. Good evening. I can never remember. Anyway, welcome. Hit the like button. And Slim's off to get his match underway. Good luck to Slim Inspector Don. That match is on his Twitch channel. But now that I do a quick tab.
It's Pop Man.
Oh, it's Pop Man, is it?
Yeah.
Right, I think we've got him live here. This video is either unavailable or not supported in this browser. Well, that's the first time that's ever happened on the internal browser. What the hell's Twitch up to? Are they doing something fiddly now so that you can't watch it? It used to always work in the internal browser. We'll try it again, see what happens. No, it ain't working.
They might have gone to another format.
Let me try it once more. All right, well, that's enough of that then. We ain't gonna be watching Twitch. It doesn't work in the internal browser anymore, or at least not tonight. It's not. Anyway, back to the match. Albinario with a 2-0 lead at the table, and already onto his third cribbage. And now, does that 11 ball go past? Oh yeah, you got a bus past there. Yeah, 11 ball, 4 ball wide open. Well, SBD's going to be getting a sweat on here because that last rack that he had his chance, and he did sell out one way or another. However way you look at it, he chose the bold approach. Played the double, missed the double, lost the rack. And the punishment is severe when you're up against Albinario. And it's a comfortable 3-0 lead at the moment. Anyway, welcome to Pop Man. Now, this time Albinario breaks dry. Look at this table. I mean, this is an invitation to the party if ever I've seen it. What a table. And I've got to say that if you cannot get out here, SBD, then I don't rate your chances for the rest of the night.
I see what you're saying, Cobra. I think you're probably right there. And the 5 wasn't a gimme, but it was certainly makeable. Because you would have had ball in hand behind the kitchen. Yep. Guess I haven't played this game enough.
Aye, but if he'd left it awkward, with the 2 balls tied up or something like that, it wasn't necessarily a guarantee he was going to get out with ball in hand in the kitchen. That's what I'm saying. You've got to play wisely. Make it awkward.
I mean, he could shoot the 2 as a spot shot, or the 5, which, you know, the 2 is probably easier where the 5 was.
That needs to bump. That needs to bump.
But no, I think
Cobra's
right. He would have been better off just potting a 15.
He's running the 10. Well, we've got... Can he sneak round the back of that? What ball's that that's up there? That's the 4. Now, does this 8 ball go past the 3? Well, if it does, it's tight. Ten ball goes past the 7. This will make his third cribbage.
But where SBD really went wrong that rack was, you know, that terrible position where he didn't get the cue ball out to the center of the table. I mean, that was as big a cue ball mistake as what Albin had done when he hooked himself.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, probably the worst. Albin shot was at least a little
Uh-oh.
touchy. That was, you know, that was just really poor to not get
Thought he
out
was
to the
going.
middle
Well,
of the
mind you, he
table.
only needs 2 more cribbages, doesn't he? I thought he'd killed the 7 ball there.
So he's gonna have to play a lot cleaner. He's capable, but it's been his problem in these world championships is making too many unforced errors.
Well, he's got the 11 and the 4 to seal the deal here, get himself off and running. Well, you know what you forgot to do, Steve? You forgot to put the notice in the lobby. Now that I remember.
Oh yeah.
You know, the blue notice for the sign-ups.
I know what I wanted to ask you guys. I just put on the normal tournament pockets. Do you want to play the tighter pockets? Anybody got any feedback?
I think they'll be quite happy that tournament pockets. That's my feedback. I think they'll be quite happy at that. You've got them on narrow, I assume.
Yeah, that's just the normal tournament pockets. Well, I can go one step down. I mean, we've done it on other things.
Larry says very tight.
Go tighter. Well, I don't think we go to very tight, but
yeah. Anyway, into rack number 5. Now, what happened here? Did Silent But Deadly, did he break dry again? Because Albanario's back at the table. I'm too busy looking at the chat there.
All right, well, I'm going to tighten these up right now while I'm
What do you
thinking
mean?
about it.
What do you mean tighten these up right now? Narrow is fine, says Cobra.
Well, I've got 2 for tighten them up and 1 for...
No, Larry's just blowing through his backside, so he is. No, I don't know what Cobra's on about. He says would be nice. Larry says he wants 5-hour matches. No, you don't. You want a bloody decent mouse. That's what you want, Larry, before you start wanting tighter pockets. Yeah, you want a decent bloody mouse. That's what you want. Anyway, Albinario on to his 3rd cribbage. Well, this is a dodgy cut in the 4, but again, never in doubt. Now, that 9 ball just squeezes past the 6. Oh, in fact, I thought he was going to play the 9 ball first. He played the 6 first there.
Oh, he brushed the 9 ball. Did you see
And
the
he
cue ball
actually brushed
the 9
it.
ball? Yeah.
Yeah. So this takes him to 4. Now I'm looking to see where his next one is. Well, the 12 ball's there and the 3's in the open. Yeah. Oh, is he trying to get down onto the 10? Let me have a look. Oh, no. He's going to have to go 14-1 if he can get it. And try and spin it through the gap.
He can shoot the 5 here if he wants.
You think he can get enough of the 5?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's... Well, obvious problem with that is the cue ball's running up the table. That's perfect. That's perfect, that.
You just bun it. It's because the 10's right next to it. But that's it, and it's 4-1. Albin looks very difficult to beat in this. You know, he's just really playing well.
Well, I'm just assuming that SBD had another dry break. So he's had 2 breaks and 2 of them have been dry, and this is why the scoreboard's at 4-1.
Well, Albin doesn't have much here. I think you're going to see a Blastola coming.
What went in there? 3 balls gone.
He can bank this 12 ball in the corner. This 12 ball will bank in the corner.
Can he get the cue ball out of the way quick enough?
Yeah, he can. He can. This 12 ball will bank.
That's what he's looking at, I think.
Oh,
that's
my
one way.
God.
That's one way I do. that was not in the plan. Don't kid yourself on. I mean, what a jammy get that is. Look at that. Yes, he does apologise. Well, that's got to hurt. That has got to hurt.
Yeah, you got a guy playing great on you, then he shits one in.
Yeah. Oh dear. Where's the? Oh, that's the cribbage ball, isn't it? That one that's gone in. So he's got the 4, got the 11 down here in the bottom rail, and it is not looking good here for SBD. Six and 9 wide open. Oh, by the way, Steve, what do you think of my co-pilot picture? I mean, I'll show you.
Yeah, very nice. I saw it. It looked good.
There you go.
Yeah, it looks good. Better than mine. I'm gonna hire you to make the tournament picture.
The only thing is that because our co-pilot doesn't understand what a 9-ball game is or anything like that, I'm sure it's got a black 5-ball in that picture. It looks black to me. Well, Albinario is already looking relentless at this stage. 5-1 up. A ball in the break again. Certainly one has gone in. Another one's dropped. Cue balls available. What's he got up top there? Is that the 9-ball that's up top? So we've lost the 3-ball. We've lost the 8-ball. And he's got his 2 cribbage balls wide open. 7-ball down the rail. He's just trying to get squarish on this 10-ball. He's got a bit more angle than he probably would have liked. He's going to have to get a hold of the cue ball here, unless he's deciding to play the combo first. Now, I think that's a wiser move, what he's doing here, because that cue ball just wanted to leak away. He's actually overcooked it slightly. And now the problem is that 6-ball sitting next to the 8-ball has to be his next ball, because he's potted the 2 balls in the 1 shot there. Because this 10-ball just takes him to his 4th cribbage, so he's now got a problem. Trying to drag all the pace off it, and he's missed the 10, so is there life in SBD at this stage? He's going to have a choice of playing from where he is or ball in hand in the kitchen, but he's going to have to find his way out one way or another.
Yeah, I mean, from where he is, if he wants to, he could shoot the 2-ball and try to break these up. And I think that's what he's going to do. He's going to try to bump these balls. And he missed
Where's
them,
the cue
and
ball
that's not
going?
good.
Oh, disaster.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
It's a little low on the cue ball there.
Well, just, it's like, you know, it doesn't rain, but it pours. And Albinario with ball in hand does the necessary, breaks everything open.
Well, he ain't got no gimme here, though.
But I don't think...
The The 4-ball does go. I mean, it goes, but it's tight.
Oh, that is right through the gap into the jaw to go into the pocket. This will be some shot. Oh, that is perfect. That is absolutely spot on perfect. I mean, look at the way that. I mean, he's using a laser sight in this game. What the hell's he doing here? Albinario's doing something funny. I mean, he couldn't have hit that any better. Now he's got a problem. He's sitting really awkward. He's got a dodgy cut in the 9. Bumping the 5. And he's dead this time, so SBD lives again. Albinario's just going to have to give this a good smack, amp it up. He's going to try and play the double here. He's trying to play the bank with the 5 and 6, I think. Unless he wants to just give it a smack going up and down and maybe get lucky knocking it into the bottom pocket here. I thought for a minute there he was going to try the bank.
I think smack is the operative word. Well, that was pretty under control.
Oh, no, I would have leathered that. I mean, I would have done the pinball shot so that the 6 balls bouncing off everything. Give it as good a chance as anything to get lucky and find a hole somewhere in the table. So anyway, I think Silent but Deadly's got to get himself into this. And I think he's going to have to get this 15 ball respotted, isn't he? So Albinario's on 4. 15 balls at the bottom end of the table here, so he's got to get this cue ball into a spot to get the 15 when it is respotted. A lot simpler than it sounds, because if you don't get the right shape on this 15 ball to pot it to start with, you're then going to have to maybe do something with the cue ball. Unless you're going to leave a bank up and down or something. He needs to get off the rail for a start. And this is not ideal. He's actually pretty straight in this 15. See, this is where the problems start. But he's taken his medicine, got himself reasonable enough on it. And this will be his second rack in the board.
Yeah, and he,
sigh of relief there for him.
He needs to get it going. I mean, he's playing a guy that's playing well, that plays this game really well. I mean, he can't afford doing anything wrong.
Who was breaking second ball the other day, Steve? Was it Larry? Who the hell were we watching that was breaking second ball down?
Albin.
It was Albie the other day. Aye.
Well, Larry was too.
Yeah,
and see,
well,
there's another break that's dry, and that's just going to kill him.
It looked like second ball down to me, that one.
Yeah, but these guys being successful, it's little things of exactly where you hit it and what's the butt angle and where's the cue ball positioned, and there's a lot of little things that go into it. Larry was breaking very successfully, and Albin broke really well the other day too.
Right, so 13. Right, where's the 8? The 8's there, 7's up top. 10's there, 5's there, 11's there, 4's got a gap into the pocket, so the 4's available.
It's not an easy table. It is not an easy table at all. I think
would have much rather have played this 11 ball first. He's going to go for the 7. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty natural. So, I mean, he's...
Now, does he want to mess around with this 5 ball? Can he just draw back and play the 11 up into the corner and then just roll through for the 4 next? I don't know what. Let me have a look at what he's got here with this 8 ball.
Well, I think
he's absolutely straight.
If he draws it back, he'll have choices. He's got the 10, the 11. He can shoot either one or the 5. I mean, he's got a lot of choices.
Well, if he was playing the 11, he's obviously overhit it. But oh, wait a minute, can he nudge it? No, I don't think he can see enough of it to get it into the side.
Yeah, well, he can always shoot the 10 here. The cue ball is going to want to go away a little, but if he gets enough top on it, it should hold. He could shoot the 4 if he wants, but that's, you know, tough getting on the 11 the right way. Yeah, he's going to shoot the 10 here, I think. Well done.
All right, in the heart of the pocket. So this will take him to cribbage number 3. And he's just having a quick look at taking the 11 first. Yeah, 11 at the side, 4's open, so he's going to need another.
He's a little funny here. He's a little funny here because he wants to shoot the, I think he wants to shoot the 13 next. Okay, so he's good now.
Yeah,
took care of
straight
that.
across for the 2.
You know, Albin's just not going to make very many mistakes. He's playing the way he was the other day. SBD's, you know, for him, he's already down. For him to have any chance, he's really got to play well from here.
Right, now, just now that we've seen that break, just give me a second.
And
I
all of a
am
sudden,
going
everybody's
to
breaking dry today. I mean, this is,
try and get to the home page here so I can bring up the bracket. Hang on a minute.
this is a dry break fest here.
Was that an Albinario dry break this time?
Yep.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Hang on. I'm trying to get this bracket up to have a quick look and see what's happening with Slim and Spectre Dawn. And at the moment, it's 2-1 to Slim. Let's just do the refresh thing down to 30. Tab back to the match. Right, so SBD with an opportunity. You got now the fact that these balls are tied up in the rail here, so that's a 12 and a 2 out of commission. And what we've got here is a combo. We've got an 8 and a 13, so 13 and the 2's tied up, so that's no good.
Yeah, when you get 2 balls tied up, it gets a lot tougher because there's only 7 on there, you know, so if you get rid of 2 of them, now you've got the 5 you need, and that starts getting a lot tougher.
Yeah, that angle he's got in the 10 ball here, I mean, he could play the 5 into the side, come back across it. It's obviously a slightly tougher cut. And he's used all the pocket, but he's got it in. Now he's going to have to work to get this one. So 10 ball will give him his 3rd cribbage. I'm looking to see the other problem is the 9's blocked, the 6 is blocked. The 12 and 3's no good because the 12 and 2's tied up.
Yeah, well, obviously he's got to figure out how to deal with this. He could shoot the 12-2 combo. I mean, that's there. He's not going to it, but if you're not gonna, I mean, you really need to figure out how to break them out.
Well, the question is do you play the third? Oh, you obviously got to play the 13 first, but I don't think you can play the.
He's looking at the combo because.
Yeah, but the angle he's got in this combo, this cue ball wants to come off the rail and maybe. Oh, is he going? He needs to see how much room he's going to have to get to the 13.
If this was me, I'd shoot the combo, and I hate combos, so that says something. Well, where's he going?
That's the problem.
Well, but he could have held that cue ball, I thought, or if he's gonna go that way, hit it hard and come around the table. I mean.
Well, he's got a shot though. He's got a shot.
Some kind of combo here. It's going to be a triple.
And I don't think he wants to hit this hard. He wants to give this every chance to go in. Oh, he's just got the line slightly wrong there. Nudged the 7 into the rail way too soon.
Well, if he would have hit a little harder, it might have gone in.
Yeah. Well, you know fine well that when you don't get the job done, and you're 3-0, 3 cribbages to 0 up, you know fine well Albie's just going to come in and pick your pocket again here.
Yeah. I mean, this is a game where you got to run out.
Now, those two balls dropped in there.
You can play safe on the first ball, but there's going to have to be a pretty effective safety because, you know, you can shoot any ball on the table other than the 15. So you need to lock the guy up if you're going to play safe.
Well, we've been playing, 35 minutes, and Albinario is almost halfway home already. Oh, I meant to say, who won the 9-ball Scottish doubles? It wasn't looking good for Larry and Softbreak, I will say that. So this is rack number 7 for Albinario. I mean, it looks bad with a 7-2 lead, but, you know, just a couple of dodgy breaks for Albie or a dodgy table. SPD could find his way back into it, but I think he's going to need a few favours along the way.
Well, he needs a 12 and a 1, and neither one look particularly appealing. I think he can cut the 12 in the corner, but that's, I'm sorry, the 12, the 1 in the corner. He can back cut the 1.
Oh, that was some shot.
That would be some shot. And I think he's probably going to shoot that because what else has he got?
Well, why doesn't he play the 11 onto the 1 and cut the 1 into the side?
Oh, he might do that too. I mean, that's probably more doable.
That's what he tried. Oh. So, when we talk about these little favours, you know, things like that, Albinario ending up with an ugly position with 2 balls going in on the break and no shape in either of the partner balls. SPD has got ball in hand, or that's his choice anyway, ball in hand in the kitchen and looking to find his first cribbage. Now, the 13 into the side, is that the 9 or the 13? What the hell's that ball sitting there? That's the 13, so he's got that and he's got a cut and a 2 into the corner. And after he gets this one, where's his next one? That's what I'm thinking. Where's the next one going to be?
10-5 maybe? I mean, 10-5
Oh, 10-5's available, yeah. 10-5's available. You know, that's half the problem. Half the problem is, you know, when he gets this far, he hasn't got much else after it.
Well, the advantage of going this way is you can try to break them out. The big problem is that with the 1 ball sitting there, it makes it tough. He's going to play position on the 7, I think.
He's left himself short.
Yeah, and this is a little tricky getting to the 8.
He's playing the 8 first. I mean, if he just drops this in dead weight, he might. I don't know whether he's thinking of trying to kill the cue ball a wee bit because it wants to run into the 8 ball or near enough it. He just overhit it slightly.
Well, that's a pretty good shot. It was going to want to run away.
And the pressure ramps up. He knows he has to put this away, this 8 ball. He knows the price for not doing it.
Well, I mean, you make this and you maybe could play safe.
Overcut it, I think. Yeah.
Not now. But there is trouble on this table. I mean, because what's he going to shoot at here?
Right, so
this is where maybe you play safe.
We've got 2 cribbage balls tied up. We've got 3 in the stack. So, yeah, not a lot going on here, regardless of where you play the cue ball from.
Yeah. Well, if there's ever a good time to play safe, this is probably going to be it. Now, he's going to try to run into these balls, which is not that bad a play. I mean, you should be able to come up with something on the 14 ball. But it's not guaranteed. Well done.
That's pretty guaranteed. He's perfect.
Yeah. Well, he hit it good.
Yeah, but he's planning ahead. Where do I want to put the cue ball to try and get something else after this? Well, we've got 8 and 7. They're pretty much a gimme. Now he's going to try and he's got to try and bump these 2 balls in the race. He's got a perfect angle just to give them a nudge. He'll be unlucky not to be in the 8 ball. There you go. Perfect. So he's got 2 cribbage balls now in play. Although he's going to have to work to get there. Now, where's the cue ball finish? He's on the 12, 3 ball wide open. This will be his 3rd cribbage.
And 6-9 is not really a problem. That 9 ball goes in both corner pockets. So, and 11-4 is an open. I mean, he doesn't really have
11-4 looks more inviting to me. You know, just the fact that you've got everything wide open. Where's the cue ball going? Now, I don't know that he's going to have a bit of a cut, but there's nothing to block him on the right side, so he really shouldn't have any issue. He doesn't want to go too far inside in this 4 ball. He wants to get out into the table, and that's perfect. So this is cribbage number 4, and he'll just make sure he's above the 6, just so he can drop down. Just got to get above the 6. You want to get right through far enough. He needs to get to there. And he's well past that.
Yeah, well, that would be a major mistake not to get below the 6 ball.
Yeah, he's just got to get the pace right. And he's a wee bounce. That's fine. Well, there's a drought on here for SBD. There's a drought in cribbages. He's now 8-2 behind. And that looks dry. Well, there's a good start for SBD. He's got a dry break from Albi. And he's looking to see where the partner ball is for this 5 ball. Where the hell's the 10 ball gone to? Oh, it's hiding up behind the 2 ball. He's got a dodgy shot in the 11, and he's even dodgier. And if this is going from bad to worse the way he's finished here, I mean, what the hell does he do with this 4 ball?
What the heck was he thinking there?
Yeah, I think he'd like to start this visit again. I think that's where he wants to be. He would like to have that all over again, and actually think a wee bit more about what he was going to do, because he's just gifted Albinario a free go again. Albinario is going to play in place, and the chances are that when SBD comes back to the table, it'll be in the next rack. Maybe not this one.
Maybe he's going to play in place. I mean, I'm not sure in place is necessarily going to be the best.
Well, he's got a cut in the 10, and if he can bump the 2 ball out of the way, he's got a shot in the 5. If he wants to start in that, he's going to play the combo.
And he's going to take a pretty hard cut on the 1 ball. That's not a guarantee. I mean, I would expect him to make it, but
I think the cut in the 10 ball looked a better odds to me, because the chances are you were bumping the 2 ball out the way, you'd have shot in the 5. It was wide open. Well, when you can cut them as good as Albi's cutting them, why worry?
Yeah, and roll up perfect on the 10.
Yeah. I mean, he's getting all the little rubs there.
Yeah, it's not quite perfect. He's afraid of bumping the 9-ball. He's going to go the other way. Take the 2.
Well, he might be going the tourist route, but he's going to get there with a look at this table.
Yeah, it's hard to imagine he wouldn't get out here, although I think he is not where he wanted to be. I mean, this is pretty funny right here. Like, not ha-ha funny either.
Well, he's going to finish this 7-ball either into the bottom left corner or into the right side pocket. This 7-ball.
Oh,
No,
good
he's
shot.
going to play it 2 rails. That's perfect. Right out into the heart of the table and sitting plumb in the 7.
I would think he'll go 10-5 after this.
Yeah, I mean, that's a no-brainer. All sitting there wide open.
You know, Albin looked great in his last match, and he's looking the same way in this match. I mean, he's just playing phenomenally well right now. I mean,
this just emphasised that, you know, your cue ball has to be really good. If your cue ball's really good, you have a fair chance of taking Albinario on head on.
well, I mean, your cue ball has to be good, and then you got to not make mistakes. That's the other half of it, because your cue ball can be great, but then you do dumb things or play bad patterns, and you know you're absolutely right. Your cue ball needs to be really good in this game, but then there's the rest of it. You can't make a lot of mistakes, and that's hard to do.
Well, we'll see this break, then we'll have a quick tab. Well, a couple of balls have gone in, I think. At least 2 balls have gone in.
He's got 2 balls in. He
And look where the cue ball
12
is.
or the 8. And
Well,
neither one's that available.
I think he can get enough of the 12 to cut it. I'm pretty certain he can get it.
I think he can cut the 12.
Right, quick look on.
But
well,
you know,
we've got.
He's got to make the 8 too. So you cut the 12 and leave yourself no shot on the 8. So he's thinking about how he can get a shot on the 8-ball too.
We've got a tied ball game in one pocket. Slim, Spectre, Dawn. It's 4 apiece. What is it? Is it a race to 11 in the one loss side? Did we decide?
I
think it's a race to 11.
Yeah.
Well, that looks. It's running close, that match.
Yeah, well, I mean, Albin hit a real good shot. He's got a shot on the 8-ball. Now he's looking around to decide what he's going to go after next. And I'm interested to see what he decides to do here.
Now, is he trying to get on the 10? I don't know whether he's trying to get on the 10. No, he's got the 4 and the 11. He's got the 4 into the side, 11 down the rail. That's not a problem.
This is just one of these where, yeah, you know, it is a problem in the sense that you got to get in between balls to shoot the 11, and that's well done. I mean, anytime you got traffic, that's always potentially a fatal mistake, and that's why you got to move the cue ball well.
Is he trying to move this behind the 9-ball for the 9 and then the 6 to follow?
I don't know.
Or it could be the 13 and the 2. He's got a fair choice here. If he just gets into a spot, he's got a choice of both of these balls.
He's coming across.
Yeah.
And
he just needs to hold up. That'll do it.
He's got the 9-ball. I'm not sure he's loving the angle on it.
Now, what does he do here? Does he just rub into the 13?
He's taking the 5. I think that's a good choice. That was easier to get on.
10-5, 10 through the gap. Yeah.
And now I think he'll go 13-2.
Well, let's just be honest. He's spoiled for choice here. This is double figures for Albie.
Yeah. Well, he didn't do what I thought. I thought he'd play shape on the 13, then shoot the 2.
Well, I don't think he
forward off the rail.
He certainly didn't intend to rub that 1 ball there.
Well, yeah, I think he was trying to play shape on it. I was kind of surprised he didn't play for the 13, but he's still okay potentially. Yep, nice shot. you know, he not only does he move the cue ball well, he plays smart. You know, he kind of took what he had there. He said, okay, well, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to make sure I get some kind of shot on this 14.
There we go. Doesn't Albinario just annoy you? I mean, he annoys you for the fact that he gets very little table time in VP4 online. He's not a spectre on a VP4 yet. He turns up to these tournaments and wipes the floor with most people he plays.
Well, he plays good. I mean,
he's so annoying.
I'd like to see what his real life game looks like. You know, I mean, I know he's worked on that. Oh boy.
Well, there's a mistake.
So when you're down 10-2, you got to have everything go right. Maybe get some help. I mean, he's on life support right now.
Right. So 3-12. That's a given. Bump the 2 ball. You've got the 10. That didn't come out right. He's now what's he got here as a plan B?
14,
He's got the 14 and the 1. Where's the 1 ball? That's wide open. Right, so he's still got the 10-5. I mean, they're sitting. He should be out here. I've got every faith that he'll get himself out here unless he does something completely stupid with the cue ball. Hang on a minute. Was that a partner ball?
No, he's got to shoot the 4 now.
Right. Well, when I say do something stupid with the cue ball, that passes for it because he didn't want to be playing that from there. He's got away with it. And now I think he's bumping balls and things are starting to get ugly fairly quickly here. What's he on now?
He's got 9-6.
Right, he's got to bump the 7 then if he's going to do that. Try and hold the cue ball.
He could just come up above the 7 and cut the 6. He's
going up table for the 10.
10. And that's a good shot. Good speed there. I mean, I would think that he'll be winning this game. You don't really want to roll up on top of balls like that.
Yeah, it just gets awkward. That takes him to, well, this will be his 4th cribbage. So we've got, if he just drops through, he can get the 7 and then roll the 8 up the table. So this is just a dead weight. No, he's not. Where's he going now? Is he going 9? I don't know what he's doing here. Is he going 1-14?
Well, at this point, I
think
he's
going 13-2. 13-2.
He's going to shoot the 2, then the 13.
Need to get out, though.
He's coming out a little short.
I should still get this. I mean, this is shots like this for me, that's just a quick look and you see the angle. If you don't see the angle, you got a problem. I mean, that isn't difficult.
Yeah, well, he definitely hasn't been as good with the cue ball as Albin.
Well, all that hard work just to get his 3rd rack in the board. And
he's got a ball down. Is he going to have a shot is the question. 12 ball. And
he's right through the gap.
Yeah, so, you know, this is what he needs to do.
Something good.
He needs to run like 10 racks, which, you know, I mean, it's possible. I think the hard thing's to break. And then, you know, you just can't make mistakes. And he's made a lot of mistakes.
No, he's trying maybe to go on. I don't know. He might be going to try and go on the 9 for the 6 into the side. I don't.
Yeah. I would think he'll do that, but we'll see. He's looking at the 4-11 too.
Well, if he plays it, see the thing is, if he gets the 9, gets it the straight in the or fairly straight in the 6, where he can roll through, he can play the 4 and then get the 11. So I mean, there's 2 cribbages to follow one another. It's all laid out there. The pattern's there. Well, he is straight on it. So he just needs to roll through close to the pocket. And not follow it in.
Choices. He'll have 13-2 also, or 2-13. So, you know, he's got some choices there.
He needs to be just making sure he's either coming inside to the rail if he's going to play this 4. Where's he going now? 13-2.
Tricky. He's looking at the 2 ball. That's a good shot.
Got a nice rub off the 4.
So, you know, he's got some choices here. He could do 5-10. I think he'll play for the 11-4.
He's rubbed 2 balls there, though.
But, you know, he plays a lot more off stun than Albin, which I think is a little bit of a disadvantage in this game. Smart play there. Take what's going to guarantee you the shot on the 11. So he's got to do the 5 ball too, though. That's the only problem. I don't know that he wanted that 10 to follow in, but it did.
Straight over onto the rail, he should be fine as long as he. Well, unless he's tight, unless he goes up table, he might be going up table.
It's pretty
he's going up table. He needs to go over.
I think that's a good play there.
The spin's going to help it a wee bit.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I think that was a nice play. So this will be 2 in a row, and then breaking again. So that's 2 in a row, and now he needs to do it again a lot of times.
Well, that wasn't the second. That wasn't the second ball down. That looked further up the rack. 11 balls get in.
He's got 2 balls down. He needs the 12 and the 4. He's got the 12
available.
The 4 is a big problem. So he's going to try to come around 3 rails, and this is tough. I mean, that ball doesn't go, so. Oh, this is tough.
That ball goes clean past the 10. You could play it in off the 8 ball. You can play it off the 8 ball. That's what he's looking at. No, he isn't. What's he doing here? Why did he not look at the 4 off the 8 ball?
I don't know. He decided to tie balls up.
See, that angle there.
I agree. I think he should have played it.
That's a half ball onto the 8 ball, and that 4 ball goes in. Half ball onto the 8 ball, the 4 ball goes into the pocket. Commentator's right, but we'll never know. I think he's just sold out there with that. I don't think he even gave it a second glance. He should have had a go at that.
At this stage of the game, with this many balls on the table, it's tough to give up the table. And not that this table is a gimme table, but still, you know, I mean, you got a guy that's working through these tables like they're nothing. And
well, there's a time to get imaginative, Steve, and that was the time there. I mean, I think he was. I can't believe he never saw that shot.
Now, he may just roll this cue ball and let it bump the 7. I mean, he might be a little awkward on the 1, but
yeah, I mean, he should be fine. He should be fine.
That's what he's doing. Well, see, that's a smart play.
You know, again, it's thinking in your feet.
Bump. Yeah,
it's thinking in your feet. You know, you've got to take every opportunity.
Yeah, you know, you're going to have the shot. And now the run out is way easier. Yeah, and that's critical he got on that 13 right, because getting to the 2 was, and he's perfect on it. You couldn't be on this any better. Just forward with a little bit of English, or he may even draw this back. He's not even looking at that. He's playing a 7-8.
7-8, yeah.
I mean, this guy is just playing so well. I mean, nobody seems close to him in this tournament.
Well, it's all about thinking on your feet, knowing where you're going. I keep saying it, the obvious things, you know where you're going before you make that move. And if you do things like that right, and again, you've got a good cue ball, then you're always going to be a reasonable favourite to find your way out on a half-decent table.
You got to get to a point in games where you have to think a lot. You know, like he has not had to think a lot about how to play the table. And that's when you're going to get to that point, then things become easy. When you have to think a lot, that will take you out of your game. You start missing balls, you start screwing up. And Albin looks very comfortable. I mean, he's playing at a nice pace. And when you're playing like this, you don't even think about screwing up. You know, you don't worry about missing balls or not getting a position. You know, he's just looking at it and hitting it, and it's all good.
Little spin for a bump, and he's perfect just to stun this 6 ball in and play a straight 9 ball into the other corner pocket, or drop through for the 9 in the side. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I think he'll probably stun it. Yeah, it's very impressive what.
Yeah, I'm
he's
definitely
doing in
voting
this tournament.
Albinario as the. I mean, when you think Stubbs the most annoying player in VP4, I'm rating Albinario fairly high up that list as well. He's the most annoying. He's the most annoying player in VP4, but for all the right reasons, he's that bloody good.
He needs a 12, and this is going to be a little tough.
Well, yeah, he gave it a smack.
Oh,
Oh, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Oh, you're going to laugh. You're going to laugh. White flag. Flag. I mean, there you go. There's a Stubbs shot of the day.
And he's got the 4 and the 13 just sitting there, you know, for partner.
Oh,
posts.
dear.
He's got
I
the
mean,
next 2 just sitting
throw
there.
the guy a bone, for goodness sake. I mean, that is just shocking. I mean, there you go. Not even an apology.
I mean, SBD's got to be going, what the heck is going on?
Well, bye-bye to
What
this
do I
rack.
gotta
He's
do?
going to be in the hill.
Well, everything's gone right for him. The only thing he didn't have go as good as it could have was the break, but it hasn't been terrible either.
All right, well, the news is Spectre Dawn, from that 4 each score that we had, Spectre Dawn's got 2 racks in front. He's 6-4 in front of Slim.
Well, we'll be able to go to that right after this is over, and it could be pretty quick the way things are going.
In fact, now that I think about it, that other match, where's that match? Is Spud Boy playing as well? They've just started. The bad news for Spud Boy is he's 2-0 down to Romario.
Well,
and meanwhile,
Albin's ready for the win.
This match doesn't have long to go.
And if you notice, all of a sudden he's making balls like he was the other day. So he's got something down. He needs the 12 again, and he's got a shot on it. Not a gimme, but
what ball's that over the pocket? Is that the 10?
10.
Yeah.
Might be a gimme. It might be a gimme in the way Albin's playing. This cut's always a little bit tricky. People tend to hit it in the end rail.
Well, he's not going to be playing the 10-5 next, I'll tell you that.
But not Albin.
What we got? I mean, there's balls blocking one another here for the cribbage balls here. The 9's blocked, the 8's blocking the pocket there.
He can play the 8-7 right now if he wants.
What's he got?
He's going to go for 11-4. And
right, so that gets rid of a blocker. He's going to have,
that's trouble.
Well, it's going to be a combo. 15 onto the 4. Now, you can use the rail here. This is a good guide here. He should get this in every day of the week. I mean, he's got good margin of error. Look at that. Perfect.
He typically would want to use the rail there. Only problem with that is it blocks the 7 now. And he's going to do 7-8, so that's not really an issue. Yeah, I mean, he's running through this like he's not even having to think. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
This is the fastest race to 13 I've seen in this tournament.
He'll probably shoot the 5 next and 5-10 and 13-2s in the middle of the table. I mean, this might be more impressive than his performance in the last match against Acero.
Well, I mean, how many out and out mistakes has Albinario made?
Not too many.
It's hard to.
I don't think he's missed a ball, has he? And he shit 2 of them in.
And how lucky is he? He's got to be over 100% or whatever it is for pot. What is it? What was the rating that I was watching the other day? It was 100. It was over 100% balls potted. There you go. Well, that was a bloodbath.
Play. I mean, that was just
absolute bloodbath.
And Silent but Deadly is courteous with a good game. That's just I don't know what to say about that. That might be one of the greatest matches I've ever seen anybody play on this game.
The bad news is that if Stubb gets really lucky, and I think he'll need to get really lucky to take out Cobra and prevent the usual two meeting up in the next round. Cobra versus Stubb, that's got a deadline date of the 3rd of June, so I think Stubb's going to hold off with the look of it.
Yeah,
But Albinario lies in wait, and your prospects are not that good.
Stubbs got about as much chance of beating Cobra as Cold Fusion working.
Well, Slim is on his road to try and tie up the match here.
Yeah, well, Slim's a good player. I mean, I really felt like Slim had a chance to win this match. And I don't know, you know, he kind of downgrades his game a little, but I think he's pretty strong. I mean,
I think he was trying to avoid the bump there to get to that 9-ball. Now he's going to have to manufacture a combo here.
And this is what you don't want to have to be doing. I mean, it's makeable, but it's not what you want to be shooting.
Just do an Albinario, give it a slam. It's bound to find a pocket somewhere. Well, he tried his best, but that was tough. So now Spectre Dawn making his choice. Don't think he's got much of a choice, though, when you think about it. And you look at the state of the table, everything's tied up here. You've got the 11 in the open 4-ball tied up. You've got the 13 there. He's got to get out into the table far enough to get this 2. He's got there. And now he'll be looking to do some damage as well, I would assume.
Yeah, this is a pretty good opportunity to spread out a lot of balls that are hard to get to. You just kind of decide how to go into them. I'd like to see like the bottom side of the 15. Well, you didn't get a piece of the 15. And the reason I thought the bottom side of the 15 was better is that I thought they would have spread better because it was going to go into the 4 after that. But I think he's okay. It's just he's going to have to work to get out here. He needs 4 more cribbages. And
now, why is he looking at the 6? Why doesn't he play the 9 and run out into the table? The 6 ball looks easier from that angle.
It's a little tricky.
You pot the 9, you run out.
It's a little tricky. He may.
I think that's what he's going to do.
Yeah.
Well, he's just a bit heavy.
Yeah, well, you don't want to hook yourself with the 5. If you're going to do anything, you gotta be a little careful here. You can scratch off this 15 ball if you put top on it. Even if you just roll it, you could.
Oh, wait a minute. Now he's in trouble.
Well, I think the 4 ball goes, though. Well, I'm not sure how he's going to make the 11 if he shoots it. I mean, he can shoot the 4.
He's right on top of the 4, but yes, he can.
But this might be where you play safe.
Yeah, I mean,
what's wrong with
what's wrong with trying to? Well, does it matter? He's got a ball in hand anyway. When you think about it,
no, because this is the first ball. The problem is that there's not a good safety here. I mean, this is very tricky.
That's the first ball of the next cribbage. Yeah, I got you.
I mean, but this is hard. This is hard to get safe on it. I think he's going to try to bring it back where it was. Well,
wait a minute.
Wow, what a shot.
There we go.
What a shot.
That was perfect. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt there, but it worked.
Well, I think that's what he was shooting.
Worked perfect. Spectre Dawn. His hard work's going to get rewarded here on this rack.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to be up 7-5, it looks like. I don't see how this goes wrong.
Has any of you seen that new Japanese, what the hell's it called? There's a new Japanese train simulator game out. The graphics on it look amazing. And it's so, and you know what it is, Steve? It's a one-guy developer. Can't remember what it's called, but it's out in Steam, early access.
Well,
It looks absolutely amazing.
He's probably using Unreal Engine.
It probably is. I mean, this looks like it looks like, you know, it's obviously set in Japan. It's set in Tokyo. It looks absolutely incredible. So 7-5 to Spectre Dawn. He's only 4 away. I didn't hear anything go. Oh, wait a minute. 9 balls thought about it. 2 ball thought about it. Oh, he's got a ball. I never even noticed. 3 balls going in.
Yeah, now he's looking and saying, can I get this 12 to follow in? Which he can. You need to hit that 2 pretty full and not on the left side. Well, see, that wasn't full enough. You know, you got to get that very full to get it to follow.
Right,
So
now, what's Slim got here?
Well, Slim could play the 1-9 combo. He could potentially play the 7 and play to the 8. Potentially play the 11 and then the 4. I kind of like the 11-4. You kind of stun into the 2 and split those. Just got to make sure the 2 doesn't come back off the rail and hook you. He's going to play the 6 and the 9, which is probably the easiest thing. That's probably the best choice. All right. I'll be back.
What does he play next though? Right, so he's nudged that 13 off the rail. We've got the 11-4. And then after that, then I think he's going to have to get really, really cute and clever to keep this going. I mean, the 3 and the 12, they're all tied up. The 7's tied up, 8 balls over the side. You've got the 13 in the open. He's trying to break out and get lucky. I think he has. He's still got a shot. And you've now got the 7 in the open and the 8 over the side pocket. Now, ideally, you would want to play the 7 first if you could, so that you could cut that 8 ball in and maybe start nudging stuff out. Because, well, wait a minute, how many? He's on the start of his 4th cribbage. That 14 ball is tight if he's going to try and play the 14-1. The 12 ball is out in the open, but the 3 balls tied up. I would have preferred to have taken the 7 and gone up table and taken the 8 just to nudge balls into play, because you still need that extra cribbage. Now he's trying to nudge them. Might be a shot too late. He can't get to the 3.
He can make this and then shoot the 14, and then he's got the 3 open.
Well, this is him at the start of his 5th cribbage to win the rack, so he's got to pot this one and leave this cue ball in reasonable sight of the 14 to play the cut.
Why is he going forward? I don't get this. I guess he's
going to try and play the combo. That's perfect. He's played it very well.
Yeah, very well done. So even I might make this one.
Oh, this is good in, no problem. And that keeps him in touch, gets him back to within 1.
Well, this looks like it could be a very close match coming down to the end.
Well done, Albinario.
Break, and that is looking dry, which is not what you want on this stage. Yep, good playing, Albin.
You're a bit jammy as well, aren't you? Admit it. Bit of a jammy get Albinario. The old stub technique.
Well, the
If
5-8
in doubt,
is
give it a
dead
bang.
if he wants to shoot it. He looks like he may be. Yeah, he's going to shoot the 5-8. That wasn't the best place to put the cue ball. I could have
He
thought a
never
better
get-
place was to put it
He
the
never
mat.
got into it enough, did he? He never got through the cue ball there.
It went sideways on him. So, I mean,
Well,
either
it's-
that or I thought he was playing in the corner. I mean,
Well,
if he's trying to draw it back, that was way short.
this is thin. It's a cutback, this 7 ball into the side.
This could scratch too.
Yeah, he never cut it thin enough. Yeah.
Well, he
Yeah,
hit it at a speed he wasn't going to scratch, but
Yeah, he just never got through that shot there, that combo that he played. He never got into the cue ball properly.
So Slim lives, and he's going to take ball in hand, and might be 11-4 right now, or 4-11 either way. This is and then yeah, I mean, he's playing for the 2. I think that's smart because he gets one of those cluster balls out of the way.
Well, there's a Stonewall 10-5 combo, and you just nudge the 5 onto the 10, and you keep the 5 there for the partner ball. That's easy.
Yeah, if you get the cue ball over there, it's easy. So
Now, what else has he got? Has he got
4, and he's going to have to do a little work at some point here.
Yeah, when you look at this, you've got the 9 and 9 and 1 partner balls at the opposite end of the table.
The 6 sucks. I mean,
The 6 and the 14 are sitting there awkward.
It's if you can get on the 8 ball where he can just the 7's pretty accessible if you can get good on the 8.
Yeah, if you get on that 7, you can cut it and just drop through for the 5-10 if you need to.
If he's shooting a 7, this is a little tricky here. I don't like this situation. Now, if this was me, I'd be like, I don't like this.
I'd be digging into this and trying to get this cue ball to tap pretty quickly.
Try to hold it. And that was the problem because
maybe he could.
He might be okay. He needed to get just a little bit of that 5. Maybe if he hit that a little easier, he could have got it to spin out. But this is tough because he doesn't have a shot in the side pocket. He doesn't have a 3 railer because the 9's in the way.
Well, he's got a 12-8 combo into the side.
Oh, that's brutal. I'd almost rather shoot a masse here than a 12-8 combo, but that's me. I hate combos. He's going to shoot the combo, I think. Well, he hit it pretty good. Just didn't go in. And it had a chance in the corner. Well, it wasn't a bad shot at it.
I mean, you've just, that kind of shot, you're going to see the opportunity there, but the odds in it going in are fairly slim.
Yeah, and, this table's still not over. He's got the 7-8, whichever way he chooses to go.
Spud Boy says,
he's got the 3-12.
I keep missing the same type of shot over and over and over. You mean every shot, Spud Boy?
Every shot. That was not nice of you. That was a very mean thing to say.
Well, he left himself wide open for that type of that, didn't he?
Well, I'll tell you what I would do if that was me is
I'd go and practice it.
Yeah, like what I do a lot of times on the pool table is if I was having trouble with a shot or I missed a shot in a match and lost, I'd shoot it 20 times. Not shoot it 20 times. I'd make it 20 times in a row. And some of those shots might take me hours to do that, but that's kind of how you get over that. Repetition.
Who's that's trying to stir things up? Who's that again? I totally forget these people's names. Who's no doubtable? He says Steve says he would whip your ass in real life.
He might, but I like to play, so I mean, too bad I'm not playing any pool, but yeah, I like to play.
Where's the cue ball going?
Yeah, I played one pool tournament in the last, I don't know how umpty ump, and it was for a benefit for my friend, and I went 2-0. It was a handicap tournament, and they gave me a break on my handicap, and I still went 2-0.
Mm.
So what's that tell you?
That tells you sell your cue.
Yeah, you know. I just been busy.
That 15 ball I think might have came to the rescue there.
Yeah, and he's still okay here. He may just roll this, and or he could spare this back too for the 5-10. We'll decide. He's either going to roll. Yeah, he's going to roll it and shoot the 9 ball. I think that's a pretty good choice because it's pretty easy to get on the 6 because it's straight down the table. So whenever you have this kind of thing, you want more angle, kind of like this. Even more angle would be good. I know what he's looking at.
Well, what's he looking at?
So you just shoot this 9 ball with a touch of left English and come down the table in between the 5 and the 6. I mean, that's this is not a hard shot to get online. And that's not bad.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, maybe just check this a wee bit to send it left here off the 6. Oh, he played it a lot better than I thought he could. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah,
well, the 2-rack gap again. Well, this could be a big rack here for One Pocket Slim. He doesn't want to go 3 behind. Oh, well, there's a good offer for you, Steve. I like how he opens it. Fly over, Steve. We'll play a challenge match. Oh yeah, not a problem.
Well, if I'm ever in Sweden,
you played for money as well. Once Steve's paid his airfare. Right, what happened there? We've got 2 balls in the break. We've got the 12 and the 8 as the partner balls, and
yeah,
I think
he's looking pretty good here.
Oh, he's staring down the 12 ball, but hampered over the 15, isn't he?
I probably would shoot the 12 first myself, but he's going to go the other way.
And that looks pretty good. He's got perfect shape in the 12.
That's great.
You've got a stone wall combo that's never going to be missed on the 13-11. So where's the 4 ball? 4 balls in the middle of the table. That's accessible. So
yeah, 6-9 are open. I mean, this
is not looking good for Slim and keeping in touch. He looks as if he's fairly strong odds he's going to be trailing by 3 here.
Yeah, he's going to dink this 9 probably, or is he going to shoot the 6 first? I think he'll dink the 9, shoot the 6, then play the combination on the 13-11 because that opens up the 13 too. And yeah, I mean, he should win this rack without a problem. Just stop this. He's looking at the 1. I don't know why. I thought he'd shoot the 13-11. Not sure what the heck he's doing. Maybe he's going to shoot the 4 first. I don't know why he would shoot the 1. Yeah, he's going to shoot the 4, it looks like.
So this will take him to 4. 2 ball in the open, 13. He doesn't want to marry up with the 2 ball. Well, he's fine.
He got himself a little funny here. This is a little funny.
Can you get out of there clean? He could actually nip behind the 5 ball. He's fine. He can tug it behind the 5 and get onto the 2, no problem. He wants to do it that way.
It's just a little funny. It's not your automatic, but he's going behind.
There you go. That was easy. I could have done that, no problem.
Yeah, I think you could have.
Not with a trackball mouse, I couldn't, though. I hasten to add. Because those little dinky shots like that are fiddly. Larry knows all of that. He'll give you a briefing on that type of shot.
No, I don't have a jet. I got a buddy with a jet. He's taking me on a trip this next weekend.
And, well, the balls are flying in. And Spectre Dawn. His cue ball flew in as well. I never noticed that there. Cue ball's gone south. Slim, trailing by 3, has ball in hand, and somehow has to find his way out.
Well, the question is, how can you make this table good? Because
well, you could re-rack it and start again, couldn't you? That's the only way you're going to make it good.
Well, you can play the 6, 7, and the 7 will hit the 2, and then the 9.
Oh, I think
if you don't get it out of there, that's what he's doing, and he missed it. Wow, he missed it.
Unbelievable.
I didn't expect him to miss
play. Let's see that replay. What the hell did he do there? Oh, I never got to see the replay there. I don't know. I missed that completely, and finding out actually how he missed the shot.
Yeah, well, I thought that would be hard to miss, but he did it. He was playing the shot I was talking about, and it's not a bad shot in the sense that you're getting trouble out of the way, and it's like a winning shot, but it's only winning if you can execute it.
Right, so little dink on the 4 for the 11. Right, got that. Problem is the 9 is over the pocket. 6 balls awkward. 8 ball and 7 no go. 5 ball tied up. This isn't a good table at all. Far from it.
No,
far from it.
He doesn't have the angle he wants on this 11 ball. But I would play for the 6 and run the 6 into the 9. Why wouldn't you do that? I don't know why he didn't roll forward and just shoot the 6 into the 9 ball. And if it goes in, you got that cribbage. Why didn't you do that?
I'm not sure what his intention is here at all.
Well, all he had to do was roll forward and shoot the 6 into the 9 ball. But that's what happens when you're playing. It's like you don't see something, and then now he's probably looking at it going, "Oh yeah, I should have done that."
Well, I think Slim might be coming back to the table fairly shortly, but I don't know whether the 5 ball's been cut in.
Watch out.
There's the cue ball going.
Well, now he's got a combo. Now he's got nothing. Now he's got a slam bank on the 10 ball.
I think the way he's actually lined up here at the edge of this 14 is actually pretty good for this combo. I think this is set reasonably well. Well, he banked it. What a shot that was.
That was the only shot he had. I thought that's what he'd probably have to try.
I thought he was playing the combo into the corner, but he's actually nailed the bank up and down.
He didn't have the shot to do that. The tricky part about that was not hitting the 2 ball, because the 2 ball could potentially be in the way of the bank. I mean, he hit that really good. Well, let's see if he can take advantage of that shot and finish
it's still
run out.
It's still a horrible table. I mean, whatever way you look at it. Trying to nudge something to give him some sort of shot.
Banking the 6 ball.
Well, he's going to have to pick the line. And is it between those 2 diamonds? Somewhere in that line between the 2 diamonds?
It's just maybe just short of going at the middle diamond.
Aye. Let's see whether, something along that kind of line.
Well, he's cutting this in the side pocket.
Is he cutting it? Oh, that's beautiful. What's went in there? The 9 balls went in as well. What ball went in there? The one. Yeah, the one that went in.
That was not a good thing for him, because now he's going to be kicking at this 14. What's he doing? Oh, he's just trying to tie balls up.
Yeah.
Well, not a bad play, though. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do at this point from here.
No,
I
that's
mean,
a great invitation to the party for Slim. He's got nothing. He's going to have to play the 8 and get a bump and hope he gets lucky.
well, he
And he
didn't
hasn't.
have to. He didn't have to do that. He could have played some kind of safety. Just, I mean,
Well, now he's got to give this a blast and to hell with it.
he could have made the 8 and then played shape on the 12 and made the 12 and then put 2 more balls in line. And he did not have to shoot at that. See, the problem with shooting at it is now he's opened it up. He's kind of fortunate in a way that it's not way open. Now the question is Spectre Don going to shoot this 3 and roll into these balls? Well, that doesn't do him any good because it's a 12 and that's not available. So I'm not sure what he's going to do here. If it was me, I'd be ducking. I'd roll up on a 15 or something, just stick him. See, that's just, that's why do that?
Oh,
I guess he thinks he can make this. Well,
hang on a
shooting the
minute.
wrong
There you
ball.
go.
He's shooting the wrong ball.
Oh, so he
didn't shoot
was.
the 12 ball.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't looking at the HUD. I just thought he played a great shot. He played a
the
great
wrong
shot, the
ball.
wrong ball.
Now he's said LOL.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a little bit of a lifeline for Slim here.
That's why he decided to shoot that 3 and break him, because he thought the 13 was the next ball. And it wasn't.
Well,
Yeah, well, Slim needs it. He's down 9-6 and a race to 11.
oh dear.
He didn't need that.
Overcut the 1.
This could be good, though. If you're going to do something, miss a ball, that's a pretty good way to do it.
Well, he's got ball in hand in the kitchen with the 8 ball sitting there and around the corner for the 7, or check it up for the 7. Did you want to check this up for the 7 because you're interfering with the 14 possibly?
No, he'll probably roll forward.
It looks as if he's going to just try and hold it. The 14 was a worry, and he's just managed to hold the line, I think.
He might be able to draw back into these.
Yeah, he can, because there's a little bit of an angle there. He can pinch a little bit of this if he wants and try to just get the bump.
Yeah.
I think it's too much of an invitation for him to refuse it. I mean, looking at it.
I do too. I think for sure he's drawn back because he's looking at the 12-3 thinking, can I play this? But I think he'll end up drawing back into him. Oh, well, I'm wrong. He's going forward. He's playing for the 12. Oh, he's banking the 7. Does he think
Well, you don't think he
bank
can get enough of that?
No, there he goes. Okay, so.
Well, maybe it was tighter than I thought.
Not quite sure what he was thinking there. I don't know what he's doing.
No, I think that shot looked a lot easier to me than I first thought there. It was actually, he had to spin it to actually make the pot.
Well, maybe he's just cinching that and he's going to play safe now. I don't know why you'd move the 12. You're going to play safe off the 1 ball. Oh, he's shooting at the 12.
No,
Wow, what a shot.
12's got into the side.
That was a freaking great bank.
And he's going to have a dodgy cut again in a 3.
That was a hell of a shot to bank that into the side pocket.
And this for actually to get to the hill, this 3 ball.
Yeah, well, this is not the kind of ball you want to miss. You can lose a match missing this kind of ball. No doubt. Yeah, well, you might want to bring Arnie out.
Yeah, well, we'll look at the break first and then we'll decide.
It might be Arnie time. I want to hear it. I'm going to undo the sound so I can hear it.
Well, a ball flown into the corner. Well, another one's flown in as well.
Could be Arnie time. Let's see. What's he need? 12 or 5? He's got the 5. All right, do Arnie.
Hasta la vista, baby.
There you go.
I love it. See, I turned on the sound from the stream just so I could hear that. So, yeah, this is looking pretty good. I mean, this is not a gimme, especially because you got to shoot the 12 next.
He gets this in.
Well, this is going to be a nice little bump, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah, he's
There we go.
perfect. So it definitely is all over. Slim's packing up his cue.
Slim's already walked out the door.
Now, just while he's lining up this shot, let's have a quick look and see what's happening. It's not looking good at the moment for Spud Boy. Romario is 4-1 up in that match.
Well, this has not gone the way Slim had hoped. Both these guys have played pretty good, but
8 and 7 to follow. 8 and 7, not a problem. That'll take him to his 4th cribbage, and then well, whatever he wants. 9 and 6 in the middle of the table. 14 and 1 ball in the middle of the table. Sorry,
11 and 4.
It's done.
He's probably going to play for the 4 or 11 here.
Well, Albinario is he's setting the he's setting a high bar for these guys to try and take him out.
Yeah, we never looked at the stats from that match. We should look at the stats. See what kind of incredible stats Albin had.
So this will seal the deal for an 11-6 win for Spectre Dawn.
What's he looking around at? Does he think he needs another one?
I don't know. I don't think he's paying attention. He's just looking at making cribbages. The game will tell him he's won eventually. I don't think he's even worried about that. I think he still thinks he needs cribbages, yeah. But he's over the line, 11 racks to 6. So well done to him. Stats for Albinario. And where am I going here? Hang on a minute. That's not I. That's what I'm looking for. Albinario. Albinario. And SILENT. Right, so break stats. Albinario 12 breaks, 5 runouts from the break. Albinario had 7 the other day, didn't he? That one that is that the one that Slim was covering?
But look at the dry break percentages. I mean, SPD was 60%. That's one of the reasons why he lost. He just didn't break anywhere near as well as Albin.
And balls in the break, Albie was doing 1.2, SBD 0.6.
And Albie was over double.
Albie's cribbage percentage completion, 89%. I mean, you know, when in professional snooker, when they talk about potting success, they talk about you've got to be in the, you know, well into the 90s. Well, I don't know what that is in cribbage terms, but I would think you know into the 90s would be good.
Look at the common stats. Look at his shot percentage in common stats.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. He'll be 100% because of the jamminess that he had in the match as well. Yeah, 101.42% he is.
Yeah, not just the jamminess, but making multiple balls on the break.
You know, he's had 141 shots in the match, and he's made 143. That's how good Albinario is. I mean, you can't argue with them stats, right? So
too hard to overcome.
That now means that we have it confirmed. Well, in fact, as the winner's side goes top to bottom, we've got Albie through, waiting on the winner of the. What's happening with that stub Cobra match anyway. I presume Cobra sent a proposal, and it's whether Stubbs actually been bothering to actually send anything back, I don't know. So we know that Albinario waits the winner of that match. On the one-loss side, the bottom of the bracket there, we've got the Spud Boy Romario match. Spud Boy's got his second rack in the board. He's not out of that yet. He needs to dig in there and hang in there. You've got Interchange X and Acero. They're lined up. You've got Spectre Dawn now through, waiting on the winner of the soft break Larry match. Now, I would suggest that Larry's going to be the reasonably strong favourite in that match, and it'll be a Larry Spectre Dawn matchup in the next round. But then, if you look beyond that, that loser of the Albinario match, Silent but Deadly, now waits the winner of probably Larry and Spectre Dawn. So that's interesting on the one-loss side. And just before I go to bed, we'll just jump in and annoy Romario and see where we are. Spud Boy at the table. He's 2 cribbages down at the moment. Combo by Spud Boy. The only problem is the 11 ball ain't going anywhere fast.
Could be 5 slamma-whamma here.
Oh yeah, I'd be amping this up and giving it a smack.
Played off the 7 rails, 7 ball, 2 rails in the corner pocket. Yeah, you know, you look at shots like, who plays those? Watch guys play one pocket. You watch guys play one pocket, they'll shoot shit like that. Play the 11 ball off the 7 and go 2 rails in the other corner pocket. Guys play that.
Stubbs not responded, says Cobra. Well, there's a surprise. He's going to hang off and mess about until the last minute, and then he's going to complain. Usual story.
Yeah, that's pretty much the playbook. Oh, look at this. Did not get the ball to the pocket.
Right, well, Steve, you're going to have to look at this on your own, because I am heading to bed. It's 10 o'clock. I
gotta go do work. Yeah, I'm out of here too. But thanks for doing the stream, Hugh.
You're welcome. And thanks to everybody for watching. I don't know when we're going to be back again, but matches will be on schedule at some point. And don't forget the sign-ups for the 9-ball World Championships are now open. The date is the 17th of June when it starts. Get in quick. Thanks to Steve. Thanks all for watching. And we'll bid you a good evening and see you later, folks. Good night.
Good night, ladies.
No bar, no pinball machines, no bowling alleys, just pool. Nothing else.